Hi all, welcome to the Urbi Academy. And today topic is job description for L1 production support or L2 production support engineer. And it is for BCA, MCA, BE, BTech, BSc, MSc, and BN. BCom guys can apply for this job. Let us see the job description with the company one and what they are expecting, what are the skills they are expecting here. Okay, and let us see one by one. And the first L2 role should be he should have done the L2 production support worked, and he should have the SQL skill set, and he should know the Unix or the Linux, and he should have done the deployment activity, and obviously he should have the debugging skill. Whenever the application encounter the any issues, he should be able to debug and troubleshoot the issues. Okay, and let us see what else they are expecting here is, and good hands-on experience on Windows as well as the Linux with the .NET or the Java application they are expecting. And which location they are hiring is Bangalore and Gurgaon location. And how the interview process will be, like the first round will be the technical round, and second round will be the managerial round, and third will be the HR discussion. And it is a based on your company, and they might put you onto the client round also. It is a depends upon the company. We can't assure that we'll be having the client round, all those things. And what and all details they will ask you for the shortlist your resume for the first technical discussion is, and they will ask you to fill the below details and share with them along with your updated resume. You guys have to fill these details and then send it to them. What are the details they are asking is, the first they are asking is name they are asking, and write the name. Let me take my Raju. I will take Raju. And experience, I will write the 7 plus. And experience in SQL and Linux, I will write 5 plus. And experience in production support role is 7 plus, I will write. And current, and I will say the EATLPA. What is the expected CTC is, I'll write the 12 LPA. Okay, notice period is uh, 60 days or 2 months you can mention. And how soon you can join, like the 30 days you can mention. Like this, you need to share the detail with them. You have to share the detail with them. Okay. And let us see the job description of the company too, and what are the skill set they are expecting, what are the roles and responsibility, and what are their job requirement. Let us see one by one, guys. Okay, and let me show you that. Okay, and see the first, what is the job description they are expecting. You should have the SQL or PLSQL, and you should have the Unix and shell script you should be knowing, and ready to work on the 24/7 or rotational shift. You should be ready to work in the rotational shift. Rotational shift in the sense, there will be the morning or the afternoon or the night shift. Based on the rotational basis, you need to work like the 1 month one shift and other month other shift. You should be able to work. It is not a hard, guys. Once you at the starting 2-3 months, it will be the harder. Once you know the application functionality, how this is going to work, and how the ticket is coming, how you can answer that, and how you can handle na, you can work in the any shift. There is a no hard for it. It is a good, and you can take up this opportunity, guys. Okay, let me discuss the what and all job requirement. Okay, the first requirement is monitor and verify the program execution, identification, and communication of the processing uh, they are expecting. In that runtime, record the counts and the potential issues. We should be able to monitor the and runtime, how much time the one job has run and how much record got inserted in the particular timing into the DB. We should be able to monitor, and we need to able to give someone ask means. Okay. And apart from this, what is the second point? Manage the production alert and take the necessary action as per the runbook. Okay, what it mean? Production alerts, and for example, your application got shut down due to the one Tomcat server is down. You have got an alert, and you got an alert, and you will be go to the runbook in the sense you will be having the wiki pages, like the how we are going to use the Confluence now, like this whatever I am using is the Confluence. You'll be going there and you'll be checking the if the Tomcat server is down, what action we need to take, and we have to go to that particular location where the that you can search also Tomcat issue resolution. Tomcat is down, like this. You can search and you can go there. You'll be finding the action, what action you need to take. You based on that you need to take an action. For example, you need to start that Tomcat server based, you should be able to take an action. And creation of the incident tickets and follow up until the closure as per the standard operation procedure. And maintain adhere the production schedule to include the ad hoc request. You may get the ad hoc request, I want to enhance this feature of this module, and is this possible? You'll be getting that, and we'll be analyzing it, and we'll be sending it to the respective developers, like the L3 or the product team will be forwarding to it. And okay, for example, we need to run the scheduler ad hoc basis. For example, you take an example of the Christmas, and Christmas is coming. They want to send the wishes to them, Christmas SMS. That time this is the ad hoc. We need to they will be giving the text, and will be having the phone number, set up the phone numbers and the timing they'll be telling to us, and we'll be scheduling that SMS to the customer, and based on the schedule we'll be sending out the SMS to the customer. That we'll call it as the ad hoc request, and we can schedule that SMS to the customer, and based on the schedule it will, the SMS will go. Okay, and you should be able to do that. And next, the stopping and starting the system process, as I told, right? The Tomcat processes and Java processes. If I want to able to stop that process, will be having, we can go to that process UI based, or you want to go to the particular command line also, you will be able to do it. It is depends upon the company how you guys are stopping and stopping that process. And in case of the UI, we'll be having the start the process Tomcat process, and stop the Tomcat process, and status also will be able to see that. And in case of the CMD, we should be able to check like the PSI pen EF and pipeline symbol graph, and like the if you give the Java, and you will be able to see that process, and you can take that job ID and using the kill process, and you can kill that, so that it will be going to the stop that process. And if I want to start that process, and again I need to follow the run book, based on that I can able to start that particular process. And let us go to the next point. What they are expecting here is troubleshoot failures, determine the best course of action. For example, if the anything is going the wrong, for example, if you are unable to reset the customer password, you need to debug that. What is the issue is at our side or their IT team. We need to debug that, and we need to give the appropriate answer to them, then they will be happy. Okay, let us see the next point. And internal stakeholder communication with respect to the daily production cycle. Okay, for example, internal stakeholder will be there in our companies, like the you can say the QA team will be depending on us, or the some other team will be depending on the they are expecting the some communication from us, and we should be able to give that particular communication. Apart from this, L3 team will be asking the some particular detail they have to share with the stakeholder end users, we should be able to give that information. Okay. And most important thing is documenting the all the operation activities. What are the operational activities, what are the daily activities we'll be doing is we'll be encountering the database errors, and we'll be encountering the we'll be generating the reports, and we'll be doing the troubleshooting this particular application issues, and this and all, how we have resolved this error database, and how we can, for example, there is a one particular report, every week we need to send out that particular report, and we need to download from the manually, we need to download from that database, and we need to send out mains, and we'll be mentioning the queries and how we have to send out, and whom we need to send out, at what time we need to send out. That is the schedule. We can document this in the compliance, and that will call it as the run book. There we'll get all the details, we'll follow the step by step. Then anyone in our team, if the newbie also, if he follow that step, he will be able to send out that report. And similarly, if in case of the any failure of the application is not working, application is down, and I am unable to add the user to the application, something like this, if you mention the troubleshooting step, na, anyone can follow that, and who can do the work for the our customers. The documentation is very very important here. And SLA, service level agreement, it is a very very important things in the support perspective, and I have made the clear videos on this SLA awareness, and please check in my the playlist, you'll get to know that. Okay. And flexible to work in the shifts, like the morning or the afternoon, it is a depends upon your company. And you should be able to work on this. Okay. And assistance with the restore and backup the request, and there should be the deployment activity, we need to do the backup of that particular application or the database, we should be able to do it. Okay. And okay, what is the next step? Okay. And production trend analysis and root cause analysis of the issues. Production trend analysis. Is there any particular issues? For example, customer reset password is coming more, or the customer unable to log into the system are the more, or the report issues are the more, or the any particular issues are the, we need to check the trend, and we need to provide the root cause analysis for this. And apart from this, ability to handle the operational activity across the account and the domain. So it might be the domain in the sense like the insurance domain, or banking domain. It is the account across the accounts, it might be the one customer might have the, he might having the account in insurance domain also, banking domain also, and he want the details from these two means, we should be able to provide this. This is the their expectation. Okay. And let us see. And what is the qualification they are expecting is the bachelor degree in the science, commerce, or the engineering. And how much experience they are expecting is 2 to 5 years of production work experience they are expecting. Okay. And don't worry guys, and whatever the things job requirement they are expecting here na, I have covered in detail, like the module wise. And first module, like the what is there, SQL. Second module, Linux. And other module like the Jira and Splunk, all the module. And deployment activity, daily activities, and scenario based one I have covered in my L2 production support demo. I am conducting the live session, as well as I am providing the recorded session also. Who are interested, please ping me or contact me at hr.urbiinfo@gmail.com. I will get in touch with you guys. Okay, let us move on to the job description of the company 3. What is the they are expecting, and what are the roles and responsibilities we need to play. And see here, the application application support engineer, 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 application supp Unix production support, one and all the same guys. And these guys must have the Unix. I have already told SQL and debugging and troubleshooting. It is a must, and self scripting. And they will be asking one question, ITIL. Like sometimes they will ask, sometimes they will not be asking. And ITIL means information technology infrastructure library process. Okay, and strong communication. You should be having that. Okay, and let us move on to the roles and responsibility. It is a very important things, and let me explain what are the roles and responsibility they are expecting. Okay, and what is the roles and responsibilities here is, okay, strong work experience in the L2 production support with the Unix environment and development experience. Okay, development experience in the don't we are not coding here, guys. Will be supporting to the production applications. Okay, and you should be hands-on experience in Unix environment. Okay, and should be strong in SQL queries. SQL queries I have already covered in my course, and please do check that. And how much experience you should have is 3 to 6 years of experience in the supporting the project with the ticketing tool. And which ticketing tool we are using is Jira. Okay, you can use the service now also. Okay, service now also. It is a based on the mm, company requirement, will be doing that. Okay, and some companies use like the Salesforce also they will use. Okay, and most popular is the Jira and ServiceNow. Okay, and let us see the other responsibility. And team will be responsible for attending the infrastructure application related alert and resolving the ticket raised by the help desk. Raised by the help desk is L1 team. For example, they will be raising the ticket. L1 will be raising the ticket to the L2 bucket. These guys will have the more accesses. They'll be checking and they'll be doing the infra. For example, they are unable to access our application. It might be the any reason, and L1 they will check, they will do the basic checks, and they are unable to get it, they will simply they will raise the L2 ticket. And they'll be providing the information like the who is the application and what is the model they are unable to, or is there any error they are getting. And yeah, screenshot and or debugging what and all they have done, they will be giving to us, and will be taking further and will be checking further, and will be, if possible, we'll give the guidelines to them. If possible, we'll be resolving that issue. If we are unable to resolve, if required the L3 team help means, we'll be passing this detail to the L3 team with our L2 analysis. And based on the L2 analysis, L3 team will start debugging. They will fix the issues. Okay, and let us go and check the other point. Production engineer is the front team, is the one who own the production environment, will be owning this production environment. They should be strong with the Unix, SQL, cell scripting knowledge. Okay, and deploy the he should be knowing the how to deploy the application to the products, not only deploying to the our QA environment or the pre-prod environment. We should be able to do the deployment to the application to production. Okay, we need to raise the CR, and then will be maintenance window we need to give. We need to get the some set up the approval. Based on that, we'll be going for the production deployment activity. I have covered this in the my training session. You can check that. Okay, and we'll go to the next point. Automate repetitive maintenance and troubleshooting the ticket. Troubleshooting tickets task, it will be there, right? So you can what and all we can troubleshoot the issues, and we have to follow the run book, and we can do this point. Okay, and communicate and document the production changes. I told right here the deployment activities. When we'll be doing any production changes, we'll be doing the deployment application, the production. Improve the change management process and the tooling. And based on the documentation, we can improve this change management process and tooling. Drive the continuous improvement to the incident follow-ups. and root cause analysis. How we can improve our the customer service productivity is, once the issue has come, and we'll need to pass through the L2, and you shouldn't think, and you should, you have raised the issues, you should not keep quiet. You should be, if you own that ticket now, you should be owner of the issues until it will close from the customer end. Okay, you have to do the follow-ups with the L2, and then it will bring to the closure. Okay, in case of the L2 tickets, and L2 is responsible for the, once the ticket is in the L2 bucket, and if they are unable to do it, they will be passing that ticket to the L3 team, and the L2 team has to keep eye on that, and what is the update, and when is the closing. Once it is not pending for the long 1 week or the 3 weeks, we need to follow up with them, and we'll be getting closer. The same update we need to do it in the tickets. Okay, and let us move on to the next important point. Prioritize the alerts based on the severity and the type. And for example, the high priority ticket and high severity it is there, means we need to prioritize that. And low, for example, this application is down, and all the organization of the peoples are not able to access the application, means that is the high severity. For example, if the one of the user is unable to download that report, means that is the low priority tickets. And first one we need to check for the high priority one. Okay, prioritize the alerts and perform the root cause analysis. RCA, we'll call it as RCA. Analyze the issues and the code to determine the impact. Assigned to the dev team. Dev team means L3 team guys here. Okay, with the RCA finding. Okay, let us move on to the next point. Timely escalate to the dev team. Dev team means L3 team here. Okay, and dev team is the L3 team. In case of the high priority issues we are unable to solve, means we will be having the certain period of the time, like the 20 minutes or the 30 minutes, we need to escalate to the L3 team, and because L2 team need the support on the systematic timely communication to stakeholder across the various channel based on the severity of the issues. For example, P0 issues, and we need to inform to the stakeholder who we need to tell them. For example, the ticket came and we are unable to resolve within a 30 minutes, means we need to give the update to the stakeholder saying that we are working on it, and we are checking with our L3 team, and we'll keep you posted as earliest when we'll get the update from them. Our L2 team is L3 team is effectively working on it. And once the 1 hour or 2 hours is you are unable to resolve that issues, means you need to keep them like the via mail or the Jira tickets or the Slack channel, whatever the channels you will be using for the working purpose, you need to keep them posted so that they'll be aware what is going on here. Okay, and we can maintain and support and monitoring critical alerts, attend to the any escalation from the help desk. Escalation L1 team will be doing the or escalation manager might be doing. They might be expecting the some immediate resolution from the L2 team, and product management team on the need basis. You should be able to work on the weekend. And experience of the Java application support. You might be the Java application support. You might have supported like the .NET application, Python application. It depends upon the company requirement. Okay, strong analytic and problem solving skill. Obviously, everyone will be having, and very strong in Unix knowledge and commands. You should be know that experience with the Git. Like these are the versional control, like the Git and SVN, and SDLC means software development cycle. We'll call it as, and software requirement, and once the requirement is coming, wow, and all will be doing that. This will be following the development process. Developers and all the peoples will be following that. And when it come to the L2 role, we should be aware about this. Okay, and experience with the cloud and core Java is the plus. It is not mandatory. If you have that, means it is. Nowadays the cloud is very very important. We have the cloud like the AWS cloud and GCP and Azure cloud we have. Okay, let us move on to the job description and of the company for, and what they are expecting, what are the experience, and where the location they are hiring, what are the details they are asking for the shortlist our resume. Okay, let us see. An exciting opportunity into the Linux with the application support they are saying. And experience required for the job is 2+ years. Only immediate or the short joiners. No 30 days or the 60 days or the 90 days, guys, they are not allowing. Location Pune and Bangalore. If you are interested, they are asking you to send out the below details and share with them. The what and all details we need to send to for them is like the first we need to name, total experience, how much, current company, what is your current company, payroll company. If it is the payroll same as the you mention it, relevant experience in application support I will mention as the 7+, and relevant experience in the Linux or Unix I will mention the 5+. Relevant experience 6, I will mention the 7+. Relevant experience deployment, I will mention the 5+. Okay. And relevant experience in deployment I mentioned, and experience in troubleshooting I can 5+. ITL is the 5+, I'll mention, and communication out of 5 I'll be mentioning 4. Okay, it is depends upon your communication. Do you have the document as a employee? Yes, I will mention. Yes, I will be doing. And CTC you can mention the 8, and expected is the 12 you can mention. Notice period is like the you can mention the 30 days you can mention. Okay, and you can negotiate also for 15 days like this. Flexible for the rotational shift, yes. Do you have the, yes, you can mention like this. You should be able to mention this. Okay, and once that is done, and if you need the PDF of this data, please subscribe to the channel and share the screenshot to hr.urbiinfo@gmail.com and get the PDF file. And I will send you the PDF file. Okay. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching this. Please like and subscribe to my channel.